Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today I wanted to offer a small update on the channel, just talk about a few little things that are going on, some things that, that I'm working on, some improvements, and I don't know, this is just sort of a video for me to talk to you guys, catch you up on some stuff, and yeah, just have a little chat. I'm gonna do my my little money routine here. While we're chatting and everything. I wanted to make this video as just like, I don't know, well, like I said, just a way to talk to you guys, I guess, more than anything, but also to show off some new stuff that I have done. Made some improvements to my recording setup, and a special thanks to Twingo and Frog, especially because they helped me out greatly with it. The first thing is that I've upgraded my computer, which was not necessarily much needed, but it's definitely improved my my performance of my computer significantly, I would say. I am now getting like 160 FPS in GTA Enhanced, which is cool. If you didn't know, I was having frame issues in this version of GTA Online a little bit because I was, you know, very occasionally into the high 70s, and most of the time I would hover around like the mid 90 FPS range. Sometimes it would get as high as 120, but I have upgraded my CPU and my power supply on my computer, which if this is too nerdy for you, then you can probably skip ahead in the video and just get past this. But anyway, I upgraded my CPU to a 9950 X3D. Some of you who care about computers will be familiar with that and everything, which is cool. It's a 16 core 32 thread processor. My last one was a Ryzen 7 7700X, which was an 8 core 16 thread. So got a lot more cores, got a lot more threads, everything like that. I don't even know what any of that means, but I've improved my computer quite a bit. So the long and the short of it is, now I'm getting 165 FPS, which is my refresh rate of my monitor, which is really, really cool. So I've also upped my graphics settings in GTA, so you'll notice that my graphics will look a little bit better probably in the videos. It's probably not super noticeable, but it's an improvement nonetheless. But the biggest improvement is that I am now playing at 2K resolution, or 2560 by 1440. And you'll notice if you go to the bottom right corner, if you're on desktop, or the top right and go to the settings of the video, you will now be able to select 2560 by 1440, which is really cool. So we're recording at 1440p now and 60 FPS as well. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this improvement. You'll also get a little bit of a graphical improvement, and hopefully the overall video will come across a little bit smoother. This is also going to be huge because rendering these videos that you guys watch is going to be a little bit faster for me. Editing them is also going to be a little bit faster. So all around general improvements. So again, shout out to Twingo for helping me install this. He did honestly most of the work. He's a lot better with computers compared to what I am. And Frog was also here, and he was holding it down and helping out, so that was awesome. So shout out to the boys for that. Very, very cool. So go subscribe to both of them for the help. Matter of fact, go subscribe to the rest of the boys as well. Something I also wanted to touch on, I'm planning to do a live stream this week. So this video is going out on Sunday. I'm thinking that I may do a live stream either on Monday or on Tuesday. I've never live streamed before. It might not happen. It just really depends how things work out. But I am going to do a live stream this week at some point. It might be on Monday, it might be on Tuesday, it might be on Wednesday, who knows, but I'm planning on doing a live stream. So you guys should definitely tune in for my first live stream. It'll be really cool, I think. I'll probably just be playing GTA and, you know, maybe making some money or something like that. Maybe I can get some of you guys in like a public session or something. We'll see what happens, but I'm going to stream. And a little nervous, but I'm also very excited to talk to you guys in the chat and everything like that. So should be pretty interesting. So tune into my stream if you see it. I will announce it in a community post just to finalize everything, so you guys are all aware of exactly, you know, what's going on and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, stay tuned for it. It'll be really, really sweet. I'm just gonna turn my radar on. Oh, we got a kick out troublemaker. Love to see it. Yeah, so I got a new monitor as well, a 1440p monitor, obviously, which is how I'm able to record in 1440p, go figure. But this is also going to mean that, like, in the videos, like, whenever I zoom in on stuff, it's going to be a lot easier to see. It's also going to fill up my hard drive a lot faster, so that's awesome as well. So yeah, luckily I do have a new hard drive as well that I do plan to install probably this week, so that should help with that, I suppose. Another thing I wanted to touch on, those of you who tuned into last week's hide and seek, not this one that came out yesterday, but if you haven't seen that, you should go watch it, leave a like while you're there and everything like that. But the previous week's hide and seek, I mentioned briefly at the start that the series wasn't really doing as well as it was before, and we briefly discussed that maybe it's because GTA is dying, maybe because it's summer, maybe because it's a bunch of reasons, but you guys showed overwhelming support on that video and I really appreciate it, and as a result that video is doing much better, so that's awesome. So if you guys don't mind, for those of you that remember, for those of you that care, for those of you that like my channel, that like my friends' channels, all that sort of stuff, for people that support me, if you can leave a like on just whatever I post. If you can try to remember to do that, I would appreciate it greatly. It really does help out. It's pushed that video out to a new audience, which is awesome, gaining a lot more new subscribers from that video, and it's just reaching a much broader and vaster audience, which is helping to grow the channel, and it's helping to keep that series going. And no matter what, I don't think I'm going to stop doing the hide and seek series because I enjoy doing it a lot, and it's it's fun to film. The videos are cool. They do pretty decent even when they're doing bad, but I just wanted to update you guys on that and let you know that like the overwhelming support you guys were dropping, whether it was a comment or a like or any of that stuff, a combination of both, subscribing if you guys were new on that video and everything like that, it's all helped. That video is doing a lot better than most of the recent hide and seeks. So especially on like the hide and seeks and the manhunts, if you guys could remember to drop a like, that would help me out a lot. And commenting doesn't hurt too. I do read all my comments as well, by the way. I might not heart all of them, but I do read them all. I swear to God I do. I know a lot of YouTubers say that and they just definitely don't, or you'll get the guys that just go through and heart every comment. I actually do read them, but sometimes I just don't have the time to respond to all of them, but I do try to respond in my comments. I do try to be active, so leave a comment. I might get back to you. Hopefully I will. Some days I have more time than others, obviously with my prior obligations like my daughter and family. I have stuff that I'm doing, but I try. So anyway guys, I just wanted to let you know that your support on that hide and seek helped a lot, so I really appreciate it. If we could keep that up, that would be awesome. If not, it's cool too. I've heard that YouTube is doing some new weird age restriction sort of censorship stuff in the coming weeks here in specifically I think Australia, the UK, and I think the US. Not exactly sure how it's going to work yet. I think apparently you're going to have to upload like a photo of your ID, which is kind of crazy to me, but whatever people are into, I guess. But sorry if you're affected by that. We're not in Canada just yet, which if you didn't know, I'm from Canada, but I'm sure if everybody else is doing it, we'll do it too. So that's just how that goes, I guess. Sucks. It sucks. I know a lot of you guys are probably not 18 years old, and you can't like technically have an account if you were honest about your ages, and that you guys probably are lying. I'm not gonna go and tell YouTube or anything, but I really hope there's gonna be some way around it that people can still watch my videos. Not that my videos get age restricted, but I feel like some of them maybe might. Some I have had videos age restricted, I guess, but I hope it doesn't affect you guys watching my channel and stuff like that. I really feel bad that whole thing is even happening in the first place, but it is what it is, I guess. But I just wanted to also say thank you guys for like all the support lately as well. I mentioned like at the start of that hide and seek that the hide and seeks weren't doing well, the views are down and everything like that, and that people aren't subscribing like they normally do, and like the whole 9 yards. But I do want to say I do appreciate the hell out of everybody who has stuck around, who enjoys the stuff that my friends and I post, everything like that. We appreciate you guys a lot. So I also hope that for those of you that are going back to school soon, I hope you have a good start to your school year. I don't know if I'll make another one of these sort of like updatey sort of videos before then, but I really hope you guys all have a good school year coming up. So same with everybody going back to college and everything like that. I really hope you guys have a good time in college, a good transition going back to college or going to college for the first time ever. probably pretty exciting, probably pretty nerve-wracking, I can imagine, but I think that, I don't know, I hope that all of you enjoy it and see it through and, you know, stick with it and all that. And for those of you that aren't going to school and that aren't going to college, maybe you're going to work, maybe you're, I don't know, just hanging out, you know, I hope you're having a good time, I guess. So I collected my agency safe money, I sourced my crates, and collected, or I did a kick out troublemaker mission. I didn't collect the safe money in the nightclub though. It was a bit of a silly thing, but oh well. Oh, that's another thing. I've been making shorts. I don't know if you guys have seen them. I purposely haven't been putting them in your subscriber box, so you wouldn't have probably seen them unless you like almost like specifically looked for them. But I have been doing shorts again, which is cool, and they've been doing really well. So if you guys have been watching them or anything like that, I appreciate the support. Even if you haven't been watching them, go check them out. Some of them are pretty interesting. I think all the ones that I made recently are pretty interesting. I also found out how to make custom thumbnails for them, which is super sick. So that also helps a lot with getting them to, you know, get some more exposure and traction and everything like that. So very cool. I'm kind of happy to be doing shorts again. I kind of missed them. They're relatively easy to make, but I feel like I can also get across some good points and some good info to you guys in, like, you know, a relatively short time frame, which is cool, and it's important for sure. So hopefully if you guys have seen the shorts, you've been enjoying them. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. But yeah, exciting. I enjoy doing the shorts. Something I also wanted to note, just to tie into the 1440p thing, in future, not every video of mine is going to be 1440p. I have a lot of footage that I use that is not 1440p. A lot of it is 1080p from, you know, like previous car customizations and stuff like that. Stuff that I use for footage in the, you know, like top 10s and stuff like that. A lot of that stuff is still going to be 1080p. Not terrible quality or anything like that, but just not as good as the new manhunts and hide and seeks, and anything that I film from this point forward basically will be 1440. So you'll have to let me know if you guys notice the difference between 1440 and 1080 though, because I'm very curious to see that. And hopefully it's gonna be auto set to 1440 for most of you, so that you don't have to set it manually every time. But I know with some YouTubers that does seem to be the case, where you just have to keep setting it over and over again. I guess it's due to your internet or whatever too. So yeah, I know, I'm really excited. It's about time. I've had a lot of people asking me to go 1440 for like ages, and I just have never like kind of felt the need to, but I do feel like it is going to be a significant improvement in the video like quality and just the overall look of the videos and everything like that. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let me know if you do, obviously, and everything like that. I was also able to max out my settings, as I briefly mentioned at the start of the video, which is super sick. I've never played GTA on like absolute max settings, so it looks really good, actually, to be honest. I also had a couple comments about the like sort of the blurriness of the backdrop with the post-processing effects, and I definitely understand it's annoying from a viewer's perspective. In a lot of scenarios, like for example, just to show a quick example on screen, if we were doing like an infection or like a hide and seek, if I go like this, and somebody's like hiding around like the corner or something, sometimes it'll be hard to see them because of the blurriness and stuff like that, which I get is annoying. But it's also like a little bit important because I've been using ROCKSTAR Editor lately for some of my thumbnails. I'm sure many of you will have noticed that, and it's made a world of difference. The videos seem to be doing better, the thumbnails definitely look better and everything like that. But in order to do depth of field in the ROCKSTAR Editor pictures, you have to have it on in-game, which is super annoying, and I really don't like it. But to me, it feels like it's kind of worth it, at least, to be able to do the blurred background in some of my thumbnails. If it really does piss you guys off, I will turn it off, and I'll only turn it on when I need it. But it's just sometimes it just is kind of awesome to have, and it can really make a thumbnail look a lot better than it otherwise would without it. So let me know what you think of the post-processing effects and all that in the comments down below, of course. And yeah, man, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in this video, is just let you guys know I'm going to be doing a stream, video quality on the manhunts and hide and seeks in particular, and infections going forward, including what to buy and what to avoid, and I guess maybe update weeks occasionally as well. The quality will be better. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. You don't have to leave a like on this one or anything. You can if you want to, for sure. And if you're somehow new from this video, I guess subscribe. But yeah, I don't know, check out my content before you subscribe, because you might not like it, but you probably will. So I would say subscribe. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this kind of random just sit down and talk video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are excited for the 1440p recordings. I think it's going to be super, super sick. And yeah, again, just let me know in the comments down below what you think of it. Let me know what you think of the post-processing effects and all that. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's Manhunt. I hope you guys enjoy it a lot. And until then, take care. Peace.